The DSS pleaded with the international community to avoid allowing their countries to be used as a launchpad to cause instability in Nigeria. The Minister of Foreign Affairs says Nigeria will not encourage political opportunism from Nigeria against any country and therefore solicit the support of the diplomatic community against political opportunism. Moya Thomas, TVC News, Abuja.
All right, many thanks, Moyo. Just before we go into the story proper, may I introduce that we are joined by gentleman Asukwo James. I greet you.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Yeah.
Thank you, viewers.
Yeah. Paul, you heard this story. Nigeria is a sovereign nation, and so any interference in, especially at this time, will not be welcome. Or what do you say?
Yes.
Do you think?
Honestly, it beats me to see that people were raising Russian flag because of protest, and they were even hailing the president of the Russian Federation. The fact is that Nigeria is a sovereign country, like you said, and every country has its challenges. Every country has its challenges.
Peculiar challenges.
Yes, peculiar challenges. And the challenges of Nigeria have not mounted up to the point where you begin to have unnecessary foreign...
Where we begin to seek help.
And begin to call for foreign intervention.
Yeah.
In the UK, there was a protest.
There is. It's
still ongoing, yeah. Well, it turned violent because of these girls that were killed by the boy that lost his senses. And the British authority, the UK authorities stepped into it. And we didn't see anybody raise any flag. Nobody was raising an American flag or Russian flag.
But have you heard another slant to that story? You know, the flag of the Armed Forces of Nigeria looks a lot like the Russian flag.
No.
But
they were hailing, but they were hailing Putin. So the people who were hailing Putin knew that.
And they knew nothing, if you ask me.
Yes, so the question, now, that's where I'm going. There is a brain behind this. Because if you look at the people that were raising the flag, you might wonder, what do these people know about international politics? No, I mean, you would definitely ask the question. What do even the tailor that was arrested, if you look at him, I mean, if you size him up, you'll be tempted to say, look, this guy doesn't have that level of exposure, awareness, So somebody or certain persons were hell-bent on causing confusion. And remember that the DSS said that several Polish citizens have also been arrested.
Yeah.
So what I believe that what the Minister of Foreign Affairs said is in order. So we have not gotten to a point where we are not Somalia. Nobody is satisfied with the level of things. We want Nigeria to get better, but we don't want an undue interference. This is not a place where we want mercenaries to come and start causing confusion.
Okay.
You understand? I think Nigerian challenges have not gotten to that point, and we won't get to that point.
Yeah, Paul, Asukwo wants to intervene. Let's go there.
Yeah, I think those who actually, if you look at, just like Paul said, the people who are carrying these flags around, if you look at them, they are just children.
And what do they know?
They know little or nothing about that flag. They don't even know anything about diplomacy. Not
so
to talk of,
they would have been goaded on by some folks somewhere.
The thing is, they were dancing and there was someone who was actually drumming. You understand? So that is just it. Yeah,
these are hirelings, as we say.
No, of course. The tailor that was arrested, he was shocked. But we know that there was somebody who actually told him to do it. So that is where the DSS and the security agencies will begin to look who are the people that actually gave them these flags to carry and what were their intentions. Because you might just think that they were just carrying it and then they were, but they were also saying some things underneath.
Look at your picture.
So they had their own ulterior motive.
Asukwa, look at the children you are talking about.
Of course, look at children carrying flags and carrying leaves, and some of them don't even know why they are carrying it. And don't forget, Russia has a semblance of presence in Niger.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So I feel that there were some people who might have even infiltrated Nigeria from Niger, thinking that, okay, fine, this is an opportunity for them to just, come in. Don't forget our borders are, not really, our borders are porous, So for this, for instance, shows that the government has to tighten its borders, because the past 8 days have been a time for us to reflect on so many things.
Oh, yeah.
Apart from being the hunger thing and all that.
Introspection.
So, we need to now sit down and begin to think as a nation, not as a country this time around.
As a matter of fact, gentlemen, it is time to cure the cause, not the effect.
Exactly.
I think the president would have done that in retrospection, thinking of how you'll be able to solve these problems. So many people have said, they didn't address the demands, but while they are talking about the demands of other things, I know the very thing, the critical thing the president will be thinking is how he will be able to tackle the hunger. Because by the time you tackle hunger, nobody will want to go on the streets.
And while we are tackling hunger, I still want to say that what happened with the raising of Russian flags is not something we should look at as if it's a minor.
No.
It's a knockout thing.
I know.
You understand? Because
you can see that they even arrested politicians.
Exactly.
Somebody. So there's somebody.
A predator preyed on the ignorance of many of these people, and somebody had a motive. Somebody somewhere had a motive for this. Whatever the motive was, I don't know.
So this brings to mind what the late Chairman Mao Zedong of China said. He said, in war, you are killed once. In politics, you are killed many times.
Yes.
So the politician knows what he wants to do.
So that is why the intelligence agency has to start fishing out those who actually handed those flags to those children, and then name them. Because the problem we have is that sometimes we just
forget about
arrest these people, and after that, everybody...
Other issues will come up and we forget,
Because if, for instance, there's another protest, we don't know the flag they will be carrying. So the best thing is we need to teach some people, use some people to do example, so that next time they will not be able to do that.
Essentially, it would appear we are becoming notorious for not punishing bad behavior.
Exactly.
And when we punish bad behavior, let the everyday man see it.
That is it. Judgment should not only, justice should not only be done, it should be seen to be done. It should be done. So we really want to know what is going to be the outcome of this. So let the DSS do its investigation, but we don't want to be told what is happening. Are people going to, are hairs going to roll? There should be naming of the faceless person or persons behind the whole thing. I'm very glad that Russia itself quickly
immediately
distanced itself from it.
Asukwa, you remember Paul mentioned the situation in the UK. The Prime Minister, Mr. Starmer, says he's not going to spare any wrongdoer.
No,
that's
the tone of his address. The tone of his address shows that he didn't want to just sit down idly and begin to pamper. It shows, even if you even posted anything online, he said they are going to get you. So it's not something that we should also take with levity. The president must go after these people, because I would say it, those who actually handed those flags to those children had a serious intention. The intentions were not good. We are not good at all. Because they started in Kano, they next went to Kaduna, and then they were going from state to state, all in the north.
Asukwa,
they had something.
Asukwa, including, as you suggested, the tailor who sewed the flags.
Yeah, the tailor might not even know. They just tell you, put white and blue and red.
Was he not paid?
Yes, he will be paid.
He may be illiterate.
Yes.
May not understand.
Okay,
wait.
It's nothing about money.
Well, but he may not know that. He may not even know it's a Russian flag.
Yes, of course.
No, we can't speak for him, though. We can't speak for him.
No, we can't speak.
So he will be.
But the thing is, somebody would have told him, getting Obioma somewhere, so you have put this red.
I just saw the flag.
So but it's hard to think that the illiterate tailor will want to conceive that idea. and start. No, it's very difficult to accept that.
All right. Let's apply the brakes here. We must go on a break. We'll come back after the break. Please stay with us. Thank you.
Wires and cables, come and come, light up your life. Come and want to light up your house, come and want to give you better. Come and extraordinary wire. Come and cables, come and wires, come and quality, come and durable, come and capable, come and cables, come and wires, come and quality, come and durable, come and capable. Everybody, come and see. Come and wires, wonder things. Brother, sister, uncle, auntie, go get your own. Come and wires, come and cables, come and quality, come and durable, come and capable. Come and wires, come and cables, come and quality, come and durable, come and capable.
Coleman Wires and Cable. Great quality. Now with the new look.
All right, folks, welcome back. Let's go our next story. We are definitely living in interesting times. So while we thought that we had heard the last on the petrol subsidy, a minister has let it be known that the country is spending a lot on importation